Hi, to anyone that is watching this video. I'm just ready to go out. And while I was getting ready, I was having such a big realization about certain things that I thought of sharing because I truly believe it's gonna help you. So basically, I moved from the UK back to my home country last 2 months ago, let's say. Okay, and I'm living back with my parents. This is the room I've been living since I was 10 years old. And I'm sure some of you might know how challenging it can be when you transition from living alone to living back with your parents. So I've been really facing reality and letting the conditions around me affect me, and instead of me actually mastering my emotions and my reactions, I've just been reacting to my reality and to the conditions around me. So basically, I was getting triggered by my parents, and they're not even doing much, but obviously, it's been 7 years since I lived with them. So it's not the easiest thing. And I've been letting my mood get very down or bad just because I was allowing the conditions to control me. And I was like, I can't wait to have my own bedroom, not bedroom. I can't wait to have my own apartment, and it's gonna be so aesthetic and I'm gonna feel so motivated. And don't get me wrong, environment is crucial. It can literally make you inspired or it can make you so unmotivated. And that is very true. And environment, the people that are in your environment. So yeah, that is very true. But when you currently are in an environment and that's where you are, this is where you are right now, right? You have to still live your life right now. It doesn't mean that you have to wait for conditions to change for you to feel inspired or feel happy, because then you will be sabotaging your happiness, your good feelings, and any good things that come to you just because you believe that when your conditions change, you will be so amazing and everything's gonna be perfect, right? So the realization is that you don't have to control the conditions for you to feel good, but actually master yourself, because this is what you have control of. And if you just wait for conditions to change, then something else might change with those conditions that again will affect your mood, your thoughts, your emotions, and then you will still find yourself in the same cycle because you didn't master yourself, but we're waiting for the conditions to change for your emotional state to feel good. And that's very unsustainable, by the way, but we tend to dwell on it at times. But as long as we make ourselves aware that, you know what, I have a room to stay, some people stay outside, and even with my clothes, I left the country, I cleansed my wardrobes and everything, and right now I'm wearing this thingy which I found from my mom. She was wearing it 20 years ago. And I was like, I have to get creative with whatever I have, because creativeness doesn't lie in too many things and too many material things. Creativeness lies in the mind and imagination with whatever you have right now and what you do with what you have. So basically, you have to start acting for the life that you want right now. Don't wait for conditions to change. I love this platform. I love YouTube, and it's my dream to do this full time. And I have been dreaming it for so long. I had the aesthetic apartment, and there were days where I was feeling so down. I couldn't even film. And I was like, okay, wait, I am exactly where I wanted to be. I have the aesthetic apartment. I look good, but I couldn't get myself to say anything because I just didn't have the flow. So it doesn't mean that when the conditions change that everything's gonna be perfect and then you have to start living your life. Do not wait for anything and anyone. Life is happening right here, right now. Allow yourself to feel happy now, and you will be surprised how conditions will change. What you master is yourself at the end of the day, and changes will always happen. And sometimes we won't love the changes because we don't have control of everything, but we do have control of ourselves. And when we build a solid foundation and resilience to those changes and conditions, and anything that comes our way, we can handle it. That's when they say life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. I just wanted to remind you that start from where you are with what you have, because what you actually have, it's a healthy mind, it's a healthy body, and you have yourself and your imagination. You can choose to feel happy right now with what you have, because more of the outside stuff and more of material things won't change your state of being for good. You will still feel excited for some time, and then you will go back to your baseline of feeling good, and then you will notice some other condition that you don't like. So I'm not loving to stay in my 10-year-old room, but this is what I have now, and I can only trust myself and God that things will always be better, because that's how they've always been. Life is good, and remember that where you are now, someone wished to be, someone is their dream to be where you are, and you don't have to always think about people being in worse situations. It won't serve your energy. But there's people actually in the hospital that they wish to have your state of well-being, and you have it, so don't take that for granted. All your power is at now. Choose to feel good now. I'm rooting for you.